So today's video is going to be another video utilizing the dairy powdered milk, and today I'm going to be using the low fat powdered milk. Now once you see the red pack, you'll know it's low fat. So for those of you all who love Indian sweets, I'm going to be making for you a low fat barfi utilizing this. So stay tuned as I show you guys my recipe for a low fat barfi. So to make this, I'm going to start with my low fat dairy, and I'm going to put in 2 cups into a big bowl. Now I'm only making a small amount. You guys can double or triple this recipe if you like. I've been getting a lot of requests for a smaller amount of barfi, so this I'm going to be making it so it's easier for you all to manage. So to this I'm going to add the rest of ingredients. I have my elaichi. Next, I'm just going in with a little bit of ghee, just like about a teaspoon, because remember we're trying to keep this low fat. I'm also going to go in with my table cream, or media cream it's called. It's Nestle table cream or media cream. Now I'm also going to go in with a very little bit because we're trying to keep it low fat. So just about 2 teaspoons would be fine. Next, the main ingredient for the barfi, which is some pureed ginger. And you put as much or as little ginger as you like. So I think I'll put about a tablespoon and a half. And all we have to do now is mix all of these ingredients into the milk. And we're going to mix this. Now the milk is going to be very wet and very sticky at this point. So I'm going to mix this until everything feels dry. Once your mixture is very dry, the next step will be to sift it. So to a separate bowl, I'm going to put in my sieve, and I'm going to put small amounts into the sieve, and using your fingertips, you're going to rub it against the sieve so that when it comes out in the bottom, it's a nice fine powder. This is just to make sure that there are no lumps in the barfi. So I'm going to continue sifting the milk until I've sifted out all. Now we have to make a pag to bring that barfi mixture together. So to my pot I have 1 cup of water, and I'm going in with 1 cup of sugar. We're basically making a simple syrup. So what we're going to do is allow this to boil, and the sugar is going to melt, and this liquid is going to reduce slightly, and it's going to get sticky. Once you put it between your fingertips and you squeeze like this and it's very sticky, that's when you'll know that the sugar syrup is ready. Okay, so my pag or syrup is finished. I'm just going to leave it to cool down slightly because it's piping hot at this point. So now we're going to add the pag a little at a time until it comes together. You don't want to add too much, because if it gets soft then you're going to have to add dry milk to compensate. So just add a little and mix. So I used half of the mixture. I'm going to continue to mix this. You see? Okay, so this has come together really nicely. You see the consistency? When you put it in your hands and you squeeze it, it must keep the shape. If it falls apart, that means it needs more pag. And if it's very sticky and soft, you'll need to add some dry powdered milk to compensate for that wetness. So today I'm going to be using a plate to make the barfi since it's a very small amount. So to my plate, I'm going to grease it lightly with some ghee. This is to avoid it from sticking. And you just want to grease your fingertips also. and you're going to throw that milk mixture out onto the plate or onto your tray. And we're going to press this down into a thin and an even layer. So what I like to do is place a piece of plastic wrap and taking a rolling pin or dowel, just smoothing out to the top so it's nice and smooth, neat and presentable. Once smooth, remove the plastic wrap, and now we're going to sprinkle this with our thousands. You can put as much or as little as you like. And because we use ghee to help us press this down, the sprinkles or the thousands are going to adhere themselves to that barfi. That's it, and all you have to do now is wait for this to set and firm up or harden for a couple of hours before you can cut it into squares. So once it sets, we'll cut it and I'll show you guys what it looks like.
When the barfi has set, you're going to go ahead and cut it, and to do this I'm using my pizza cutter. If you don't have a pizza cutter, you can use a knife. You're going to cut it as big or as small as you want them. I'm cutting mine into about 1-inch squares. Once you've cut them, they're ready to be served. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's recipe. If you did, please remember to give the video a thumbs up and to share it with your friends. If you're new to my channel, I hope you remember to like and subscribe. Thank you again once more to Dairy for sponsoring today's episode. I'll see you guys in my next episode. Bye!